That's life. That's the excuse that we use for not making it now. That's life. But it's going to come a time where we got to kind of take the L for the decisions that we make. But that's life too. See, more often than not, we always point the finger at somebody instead of saying, it was me, I did it. And I'm going to stand here and take every L that I can. You ever got caught cheating? Great relationship. You just had a moment. But that's life, right? You ever feel like you didn't get enough, what's the word? You didn't get enough gratitude. You didn't get enough love. So you felt some kind of way. You said, you know what? I know what I'll do. If I can't get it here, I'll find it somewhere else. Now, when you got somewhere else, how did you feel? Was it the same? Did you like it? Did you love it? Or was it just life? You ever got caught doing the right thing? When you got caught, what did they say to you? Did you feel the gratitude then? Did you feel appreciated? That's where it comes from. I think we do so much right that when people don't notice it, we feel like we got to do wrong because they'll notice that. That's why you get thieves. Because if you had it all, you wouldn't have to take nobody's. That's life. Life is real important. You know how they always say well, how do they say it? I forgot how they said it, but basically, did you live life to the fullest? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? What is living life? Is it taking trips because you can, or is it a feeling? Just a feeling that you get. To me, I feel like life is two stages. First stage is like while you're here, you showing people what you can do for them and you playing your role. And the second stage, I feel, is when you leave. What mark are you going to leave? What would they think of you if you left today? That's why I definitely try every day to try to teach somebody something or give somebody some type of advice or something that just help them move forward in their day, help them move forward in their life. I tell everybody at my job, it's not about this job. It's about you. How do you feel today? Dear Love, episode 45. Even if you take a trip every month and a half, you stack your money up, you finally go somewhere great, let's say another country or something. It still comes down to how do you feel? Because when somebody say that you live life to the fullest, you got to live it, right? These is just the things that go through my head when I think of life. What did you do with yours? Did you set people up for the future? Did your life mean something? Did your life affect people in a positive way? You think about all these people who walk around just thinking they the stuff. Where they get that from? Guess I better go see Dr. Miller. Maybe I need some guidance, even though he's not the greatest talker, but at least he listens. Might as well give it a shot. So I pull up to the building. As usual, it's the long elevator ride, and it just always seemed the same every time that I get on. I hit floor number 10 and I just wait and wait and wait. And as I wait, you got the elevator music playing. Stopped on level 3. A couple had came in and were kind of upset at each other. Well, it seemed. I'm trying to, channel my inner psychologist. So I'm looking, I say, hey, how you doing? They say, is not even a word to me. I said, it's cool. So we go on up to level 10. I come out. They come out. I said, oh, okay, well. And they go into Dr. Miller's office too. I'm like, oh, okay, well. Cool, but of course I was seen first. I had already had this planned for a while, so it's like, here goes nothing, man. You always go into these places just with a million things running through your head. And all I could keep thinking of is, that's life. That's life. And what that actually means. So I just wanted to try to get another perspective on it. So Dr. Miller started to tell me life is putting it all on the table. No matter what. No matter how good you are. No matter how bad you are. But just putting it all on the table and letting people accept you for you. The one thing you really don't want is somebody thinking like the wrong thing. Like if you a person that love to just help people, then do that. Don't let nobody tell you too soft or you stupid or you should change. Even with me, I'm in charge of people and I'm still going to be me at the end of the day. Can't nobody change that. If I want to be, that person that looks out or that person that puts other people first, let me do that. I don't care what you say about me. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to be me. I care like that. I care for people. I don't want to see people hurt. I don't want to see people fall. I don't want to see people fail. You do. Why we want people to fail? I said, wow. He really talking to me today. So the other couple come in and, he asked them the same question. I'm like, first of all, it's supposed to be like some solo, but all right, let's see where this is going. He asked them the same question. What is life? And they said some real shit. They said life is my wife. And she said life is my husband. And we gonna work through every single problem that we have, no matter what it is or no matter how long it take. And I just sat there. And I didn't understand why he brought these two in the room, but now I get it. Because again, I had spoke about life having 2 phases. And I guess the key to the 2 phases is commitment. Not necessarily marriage. I think marriage is key, but just that commitment to each other. What legacy will you hold? What legacy will you start today? When you leave, who would be good? They always say till death do us part. And that's so real. That's life. That is life. I guess it took me seeing the couple who were upset with each other on the way to the office. And no matter how upset they were, they still felt like we need each other. We are each other. And there's nothing more special and nothing more sexy, as they say, than 2 people that's beyond in love. 2 people that are best friends. They can depend on each other. They can listen to each other. They can fight. They can argue. But at the end of the day, that's still the one that you want to be with forever. So I had asked the question, have you ever got caught cheating before? Maybe you have. As crazy as it sounds, sometimes that's what it takes. Because maybe you don't realize the life that's in front of you that you can lose. We really do take life for granted. Who's to say I'm going to wake up tomorrow? Who's to say you'll ever hear this? We just don't know. And we can look up and one day it can all be over with. So again, I say, what's the legacy that you leave? What's life to you? How much is it worth? What does it mean to you? Again, you want to make sure everybody's good. I feel like that's how you live on, in a sense. That's why every day I got to make sure I put it all on the table. Because that's the only way you can get across to people. You don't want them to have mixed emotions. You want them to know, hey, I can honestly say that Teray is about his business. He might not be the best outgoing person. He might not be the best communicator at times. But I know one thing's for sure. I know he going to take care of whatever he got to take care of, and he going to handle some business. So that's why I ask, what do you leave behind? What legacy will you start today? And if you got somebody you love, you just tell them, hey, this is enough life for me. Dear love, T. Shaw, I'm out of here.